Hello to everyone at ThetaCon 2023 and everyone else. Really bummed we weren't able to make it in person this year. It's really nice to see your faces, shake your hands, hear your stories. It's definitely a huge grind back here, and it always makes it that much better to actually put faces to these names. What we are doing this year is we're doing a virtual companion event. What this is going to entail is a virtual auction and then the beta testing VR portal. I'll go into it here. So, our virtual auction is going to consist of 100 .tfuel domains. Here is the artwork. Really excited about it. Obviously, you can see it resembles our ThetaCon 22 or our Gworld ThetaCon 2022 NFT. So as you can see, these are just a few of the names. Anonymous Savage Kitten that will be up for auction. You'll be able to find it on tfuel.com. It's going to be every 10 minutes. There will be a new one up for auction, all based on smart contracts. The minimum bid is 500 TFuel. This is going to start on Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I know we've got daylight savings in there as well because it's going to go into Sunday, but it won't mess anything up. We'll have everything shifted. It's all in UTC anyways on the back end. So to participate, you'll need to have one of our ThetaCon 22 NFTs. You're going to need to hold that while you place your bid. Should be pretty simple, straightforward. As long as it's in the wallet that you are bidding from, you'll be able to place your bid. And you'll have 10 minutes to bid on each name if you decide to bid on a name. Here is all of the names. You can pause and take a look or just end up going to tfuel.com and you'll see the clock and how much time is remaining. So day one will open with 0 and end with GG, which is good game. So we had a little fun with the first day just because we don't know how much of a battle it'll be for these names, but I'm sure it'll be a good game nonetheless. All right, so speaking of TFuel raised with these NFTs, as normal, 10% will go into G-Note burn. The 90% left over is proceeds. 100% of the proceeds go to IL distribution. Now, use case. I want everyone to set their expectations appropriately. We have a nice red line here. Let's go over this. Use case right now. Beautiful artwork. Web 2 redirects. You'll see what that means a little bit later for all of you that don't understand what that means already. Near-term use case. Everything below this red line is not a 100% guarantee. So, while we're bidding, let's keep the use case in mind of what it is in front of your face right now. The rest of this stuff is going to be fun once it's available, if it's available. We're working our tails off to make sure all of this stuff goes in there. But anything can happen, so use case right now. Use the use case right now when bidding. So, near-term use case, GTX browser. The wallet address will obviously be your Unstoppable. It'll be your user identity also. It's going to be your username in the VR game. Those are near-term, not current, near-term. Long-term, GTX browser. Yes, more functionality to the GTX browser than just the wallet address. Web 3 redirects. Messaging address. How people would message you through the use cases that are coming. Then you also have user identity, which is your username in Gworld, your avatar, your property that you own will all have your marking. So your one name will serve across many platforms. But right now, it is beautiful artwork and Web 2 redirects. All right, so we're going to discuss the history of TFuel.com and TDNS history here. So, back in 2019, in the OG Telegram chat, there was a lot of discussion about what kind of tools were going to be needed for Theta to be a total package of unstoppable. At that point, I decided to obtain TFuel.com. So from there, in 2020, a little small group of us started to put redirects of unstoppables on Guardian Monitor. Those proceeds went to help Guardian Monitor with their funds. I really hope that you guys all take advantage of donating to their website. You guys, we all use it a lot, and it's important that we all donate. Also, TDNS.io was bought. So Theta Domain Name Server, TDNS. That was in 2020. As a caveat here to the 20 individuals or so that gave that $10, we will be honoring that. So please just reach out to me and we'll get you a unstoppable for your initial contribution as well. In December of 21, Theta Board entered the TNS into the Theta Hackathon. From there, talks of Gpool and Theta Board collaboration began, where Theta Board would be custodian of the .theta, and we would handle the .tfuel. In 22, MetaMask was a bit of a roadblock for Theta Board with their TNS. At that time, we decided to pull forward our development of our GTX browser. It was not slotted for this early of a development, but we started seeing that it was going to be needed much sooner than what we had anticipated. So we started work on that. We're trying to come up with a way to merge the .theta into some of the functionality that we have in the GTX browser. There is no guarantee we will be able to. We will keep you posted. And then by 2023, I don't know if many had seen this. I'm sure they have. But not only did MetaMask give us that little bit of a heads up that potentially gatekeepers are going to be problematic, but Chrome did as well with the Theta wallet. So it's obvious now more than ever to us that GTX browser is going to play a vital role with Unstoppable toolset for the Unstoppable network that Theta is building and will become. So also in 23, Q4, so we've had the GTX browser in private beta. We're set to go public beta with it here soon. This is our VR portal for beta testers. Let me get it. Okay, so you'll be able to find this on tfuel.com with your headset. You'll be able to go into our beta testing lobby. If you have a beta testing key, you can enter it in and get started. If you don't, you can put your email in and join our list. Okay, so what about more unstoppable tfuel.coms? We're going to have a holiday event. Listen, guys, it's important that everyone remembers that this is not about raising capital to put out a product. A lot of people in crypto have done that. We try our very best to make sure that you have something that you can use by the time you're putting your capital in. It's been the way we've done it the whole way through. Running the pool for 3 years without getting a fee. Come on. This is our bread and butter. This is how we do it. I understand everybody's excited about us getting things launched and everything like that. But guys, please keep in mind that we like to launch things when they're ready to use. So that's all I'll say on that. So we're doing our initial 100, this virtual auction, and then to celebrate the public beta launch of the browser, we will be doing another 1,000 Unstoppables. Yep, there's also going to be a bug bounty program. So for the 1,000 that's coming during the holiday release, you must burn one of the Gworld NFTs to join this auction. Yes, even the free firework one. So, bug bounty program for the browser. All of you beta testers for browsers and anybody else, you're more than welcome to join. Basically how it's going to work is that it's going to be a VRF, just like a lot of the things that we end up doing. It's based on your token ID, and it's a VRF, organizes it first, second, third, so on. So if you find one of 3 levels, you'll end up getting your NFT that matches and corresponds. The UI, right? So if you find something in the UI, the display, something with decimals or, something funky, you can submit the report. You'll get a micro bug NFT that gets you 1 VRF ID. Level 2, a mini bug functionality. We'll go a little bit more into depth once we do the launch of the beta public. This is just the preliminary security exploit, huge, as in bigger than huge bug, 100 VRF IDs in the NFT form. This is how the the VRF rewards will go. We will have all of the VRF entries, so it's going to take some time between you guys all looking for bugs and us issuing the reward. Obviously, we're not going to take forever, to a reasonable degree, maybe a few months. Let's see how it goes with the bug bounty. So first, the first place VRF will get 8,000 US dollars or 200,000 T-Fuel. We did this because the market is a bit uncertain where it's going right now. If you're following some analysts, they feel like we're going into a bear market. Some other people think we're going into a bull run. I guess it all depends on where the ETFs want to short from, here or a little higher. I don't know. Anyways, we'll have that here as the option for when the VRF reward gets handed out, just because it's a little hard to project where we're going here. Okay, so now what we have is TDNS. Let's explain this. I know we've gone over this a few times, but Web 2, right now, it redirects your enter kitten, anonymous, savage here. So let's use kitten. So kitten.tfuel.com will redirect to whatever website you want. And that's Web 2. Messaging like email, kitten@tfuel.com. It's coming later, but for right now, remember, use case, what we have right now, we're just going over this so you can see. Web 3, kitten.tfuel, website messaging. So in your wallet, you'll be able to receive tokens at kitten.tfuel. Well, that is if you own Kitten. I mean, the person who owns Kitten will be able to, as an example. VR, so it'll be your username in VR games, your avatar in Gworld, your property in Gworld, and it'll all be managed on tdns.io. Now, yes, great, 2 auctions. I have to burn a firework. What happens if I don't have a firework? I don't want to buy an NFT. When are we going to open this to just open minting? Open minting will come after a bit of beta testing with the browser. So once we have open minting available, you'll be able to do any word, number, letter, or combination of that. So as an example, ENS, Ethereum Name Service, has minted 2.4 million to date, and their Web 2 simply redirects to eth.link and eth.limo, and that is side projects. Keep in mind, you're getting tfuel.com as the component. Unstoppables.com has minted 3.7 million to date, and their Web 2 redirect is their domain with your profile page as the Web 2 redirect. So ENS gives you at least a traditional link. Ours is tfuel.com. Anyways, go do some more research on it. When you're comparing the Web 2 redirect that you're able to have right now. Also, everyone that downloads the game will get a .tfuel username. What that means is that when people download the game, they're going to register a username. It won't be in your beta version, but it'll be coming once we're out of beta. So basically, you'll load the game, you'll register your name just like you do, but it'll go and look at the list of already registered domain names and allow you to pick from there. That basically allows you to create one as you start the game. You'll also be able to swap one you already own into your game profile. And yes, you'll be able to swap the one you have in your game profile out to trade on the market. This will come as everything progresses. This is not ready today in the beta version. So I just want to make sure that everyone's understanding that there is a lot that you get connected to this Unstoppable once it's released. But still, our Web 2 redirect, when you compare, anyways, I think it looks clean. I'm happy that we were able to get it and reserve it for this. And that's it. So I look forward to seeing all of you guys next ThetaCon, or maybe we try to do an event sooner than that. I'm excited to see the first few Unstoppables go out, and I look forward to having you guys all be beta testers here in this VR. I'm excited about where we're going, and I want everyone to remember this is a small sliver of a bigger video and walkthrough and announcement that is still being worked on. We picked this out so that we could have this for you guys for our virtual event at ThetaCon. So I'm excited to put that next one out here too. A lot of work's gone into that one. So I will talk to you guys in the next one.